Ryan's coming in here fresh.
Coming in with a
Game
point
shot
to
on the
prove
first
and
leg,
notching
Ryan
double
Palmer.
16 to take the opening leg to lead the artist by a leg to nil. Match saving chance come and gone. Match winning chance incoming. 2 in hand in double 16. Always likes to step back and make sure he is ready to land and sink that double. And the
Game
double
shot
eight
on the
is
match,
sank to
Kevin
win the
Painter.
match. And Painter is off to a perfect start, getting the better of Ryan Palmer by 4 legs to 2. The Lion, well, he'll need to up the levels a little bit, although he did improve in the latter parts of the game. Kevin Painter, despite 13 missed starts at double in the piece, just had a little bit too much scoring power in the early to middle portion of that match. Painter on the board then, 4-2 victory for him. Coming up after the break, Mike Gillett in action against Haruki Muramatsu. Matsu has the break opportunity on 74. It's going to be the solitary dart at tops. In fact, it's going to be double 10 because he's found the tops.
Game shot on the
Double,
first leg.
double. Why
Haruki
not
Muramatsu.
Haruki? But Muramatsu leaves himself on a makeable finish of his own. So 1, 2, 3 for Gillett. Is still on. It's a dart at the bull.
Game shot on the second leg. Mike Gillett.
Did the Paul Hinks 180 call put Muramatsu off?
Game
As
shot on the
Gillett
match. Mike
seals a
Gillett.
4-2 victory. He apologises. Don't say sorry, Mike. That's your job. He gets a 4-2 victory against Haruki Muramatsu. He missed a plethora of match darts in the leg prior. But Gillett, all laughs, all smiles now. That's because he sealed a 4-2 win with an average just under 88, 4 out of 16 when it came to the doubles, and a swashbuckling 1-2-3 finish as well. For Haruki Muramatsu, work to do for him. Coming up after the break, be ready for some maverick darts as Tommylishman takes on Ryan the Lion.
Break a throw here
60.
for Ryan Palmer. Needs 60, so 20 leaves him tops.
Game shot on the first leg.
And there you
Ryan
see
Palmer.
Ryan pinning double 10. It's an early breaker throw there for Ryan Palmer.
Tommy O'Connor 84.
A chance here for Tommylishman to keep this match alive.
And so, it's one dart at the bull.
Game shot on the fifth
Save it, and he
leg.
does.
Tommylishman.
Back to 3-2. Palmer with the darts in the 6th.
O'Connor 16.
This has been a much improved performance from the display we saw against Kevin Painter. And now double 8. That first start may not be too
Game shot
bad.
on
It
the
was the
match, Ryan
perfect
Palmer.
guide for Ryan Palmer to then pick the points up and better Tommylishman by 4 legs to 2. The third game, which has fell by such a scoreline. Palmer, the 4-2 victor, with an impressive average, 94.82 in the end. 4 out of 8 when it came to the finishing. As for Tommylishman, well, he only had a couple of goes at double, and he took advantage of both of those opportunities. 88.64 his average in the end. He'll feel as if the actual performance wasn't too bad. He'll just need to master up when it comes to those big moments. Coming up after the break, the 2 victors from our previous 2 matches go toe-to-toe as Kevin Painter takes on Mike Gillett.
So this for a level match. And imagine he's going 3. Tops has been kind to him so far tonight. Tops once again. Double 10.
Game shot on the sixth leg.
And we
Mike
do
Gillett.
have a level match. Yeah, who wants it the most? Mike once again leaves himself on double 5.
Game
And
shot on the
this
match.
time, Mike Gillett does pin it. It got very, very touchy, very tense towards the end, but it is a victory, a 4-3 win for Mike Gillett over Kevin Painter. And coming up next, there you can see the stats in front of you. Just over an 80 for Kevin Painter, 78 for Mike. And it really was a game of who could hold their nerve at the end. But coming up next, we have Haruki Muramatsu against Tommylishman.
Haruki O'Connor 76.
76 for Muramatsu for 2-1. And the instruction will be 16 and tops. For a
Game shot
2-1
on the
lead,
third
he's
leg.
halfway
Haruki
there,
Muramatsu.
Haruki. Enough situation.
It just slides over the oki, needs tops.
Game shot on the fifth
Yeah,
leg.
and that is some
Tommylishman.
clutch finishing there for Tommylishman. Tommy just raising
leg
his
Tommy did
hands as to say,
first.
where has
Game
that
on.
been? So Haruki back here for 24.
Game shot of the match.
And
Haruki
there you have it.
Muramatsu.
Double 12 seals the match there for Haruki Muramatsu. Lishman just not able to find that darting, doubling presence that he needed. But averages wise, a ton topper there for Haruki, with Tommylishman just under 90. So highly competitive match. And I feel we've got a highly competitive match up next between Ryan Palmer and Mike Gillett.
Palmer here, 6 darts on throw to half the deficit, back to 2-1. Oh, is it in?
No.
It doesn't look like it's touching.
Oh,
Is it?
the angle looks different.
63.
No.
Mike, your car 164.
Not to be, and so Gillett has 6 for the match on 164. It doesn't have to go for it. He may go for it. He may
Game
pin
shot
it!
in the match. Mike Gillett.
What a way to finish for Mike Gillett. A 164, just the fillet, to get the better of Ryan Palmer by 4 legs to 1. That is a hat-trick for Mike Gillett. 3 victories from 3. Doing so with an 89.96 average. 4 from 11 when it came to the finishing. 164 there, the highest checkout of the night. The highest checkout of the week to finish off proceedings there and to beat Ryan Palmer by 4 legs to 1. Coming up after the break, Kevin Painter against Haruki Muramatsu.
Yeah, not much between these two at the moment, but Haruki with the first shot. 20 leaves him double 16.
Game shot on the first
Yeah,
flag.
that's
Haruki
very
Muramatsu.
clinical there from Haruki.
And Muramatsu has 2 at tops of 3-0. This for the double break.
Game shot on the
clued.
third leg.
3-0.
Haruki Muramatsu.
And is it happening again? Remember on Tuesday,
Fourth leg, Haruki to throw first. Game on.
in a
More than anything here, Painter just needs to make sure he gets an opportunity for a double. Yet to have one in this match. So another one of those.
Game shot on the fourth flag. Kevin Painter.
as they'd say down the local, 1 up, 1 in. Well, there's the 1 up. And
Game
there's
shot
the
on
1
the match.
in.
Haruki
And there is
Muramatsu.
the win. Haruki Muramatsu. Kevin Painter departs stage left. As Muramatsu picks the points up. And it was Muramatsu with an average of just under 87.5 who picks up the victory. 4 from 11 on the doubling there. For Kevin Painter, 2 out of 3 when he had the opportunity at the doubles. But it is Muramatsu who picks up the points. He doubles his tally, moving on to 4. And coming up after the break, Mike Gillett will round his night off. He has the opportunity to complete the card if he can get the better of Tommylishman, who's looking to get off the mark. Coverage of that one is coming up live after this short break.
Mike, your car 100.
And Mike will be searching down a treble 20 with his first start. Tops needs another one of those.
Game shot on the first
Oh,
leg.
and that's
Mike
a wonderful
Gillett.
finish there for Mike Gillett.
To put himself back in front. Another one of them. Gives himself a dart at tops, and he has had such fortune on this
Game
double
shot on the
tonight.
third leg.
And
Mike
it
Gillett.
continues here. In matter of fact, he's 3 out of 2 on tops in this
Fourth
game.
leg, Tommy to throw first. Game on.
So double 16 for Mike Gillett to complete the job and to complete the cards.
Game shot on the match.
And
Mike
Gillett
Gillett.
has filled it as far as the card is concerned. 4 wins from 4 puts him in a very good position to progress out of Tommylishman. Well, he's got 1 game to go, and you sense he's going to have to win it. But as far as Gillett's concerned, a 94 average, 4 out of 5 when it came to the finishing. The Welshman is top of the pile. A victor in Series 3, a weekly winner in Series 3. He's looking to repeat the trick again in Series 5, having made the semi-finals of the British Open Championships just last weekend. So just a couple more games for us to go on this Thursday night action here at the Super Series. Ryan the Lion Palmer is looking to end his night on 4 points. If Haruki Muramatsu can get the victory in this one, then Mike Gillett's lead, no matter what overnight, will be just a couple of solitary points. That's coming up live next.
Brand new
It's
car
proving
107.
quite difficult to shake off here. So 18 leaves him, double 16.
Game shot on the second leg.
And that's a
Ryan
great finish
Palmer.
there for Ryan Palmer.
8.
Needs to take this check out.
Double 16.
Game
Oh,
shot
that
on
is
the fifth
clutch.
leg. Ryan Palmer.
That is clutch from the Lion.
Haruki.
I'll tell you what, though, as well, the way that dart
Haruki
went in, I would
50.
have gone for that a bit quickly because it wasn't stable in the board.
Now needs double 16.
Game shot on the match. Haruki Muramatsu.
Yeah, this time Haruki makes sure, and a rare bit of emotion shown there from Haruki, who ends up a 4-3 victor, a tight game between him and Ryan Palmer. But it is the way of Haruki in the end. And there you can see the averages, 87.9 for Haruki and Ryan Palmer on 86.48. Join us again for our final match between Tommylishman and Kevin Painter coming up next.
Tommy Car 88.
Well, he's been involved in some battles tonight, his Tommylishman. Is he finally going to pick up his first win? It may well be just a dart at the ball. But
Game
a
shot
brilliant
on the match.
ball
Tommylishman.
bedded by Lishman to pick the points up against Painter for free.
Tommy Car 88.
Well, he's been involved in some battles tonight, his Tommylishman. Is he finally going to pick up his first win? It may well be just a dart at the ball. But
Game
a
shot
brilliant
on the match.
ball
Tommylishman.
bedded by Lishman to pick the points up against Painter for free. As for Kevin, well, he won his first game of the night, the opening game of the night, against Ryan Palmer 4-2, but then 3 defeats in succession means that 3 players find themselves on 2 points in the table. These are the end match statistics then from that one. Lishman, a 4-3 victor, an 80.64 average, 4 out of 20 when it came to the finishing. So this is what we've seen tonight then at the Super Series. Kevin Painter bookended the evening, but with a contrast of fortunes. It's Mike Gillett, the man who's been word perfect. 4 victories to his name, puts himself in a real promising suit to progress through. Elsewhere, Haruki Muramatsu picking up 3 wins from his 4 matches. His only defeat being that opening game of the night to Mike Gillett. And so let's get some analysis from what we've seen so far this evening and what we are to come tomorrow. Chris Murphy is with Laura Turner on stage.
Yeah, thank you, Henry. Laura, only really one place to start, isn't there? It is Mike Gillett, a man you know well, and he's had a fantastic night, a perfect night.
Yeah, and it was really nice to hear him speak afterwards. You know, hasn't had that kind of start where he said he lost his opening matches when he's been here previously before. So for him to get 4 wins out of 4 under his belt, you know, he's done really well tonight.
And because of that last win for Tommylishman, Mike now knows that he actually only needs 1 win tomorrow. He's surely going to get that. Well, he is if he plays like this, isn't he?
Yeah, you would expect so. He's just been Mr. Consistent tonight, and I think what's been most impressive is just how he's managed to take the opportunities when they've come along. He's been gifted a couple of legs in terms of opportunities, but what he has done is taken them. And as you can see, that 1-6-4 was what a way to actually win out a game against Ryan Palmer.
Yeah, that was absolutely superb. It's not just been about Mike Gillett tonight. Haruki Muramatsu's had a decent evening. You said that you fancied him to get through this group. If we take a look at the table, he's in a very good position as well. 3 wins from his 4 matches.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's for Mike and Haruki to kind of lose, so to speak, and it's just for the other 3 to battle it out for that 3rd place, all sat there on 2 points. But yeah, again, Haruki, I think a bit of a slow start maybe, but then really did push on, and we saw some impressive stuff from him too.
Who will be the most disappointed out of the 3 players that are all on 2 points?
I think for different reasons. I mean, I don't think Kev and Tommy have particularly brought their best game, you know, to the stage. And I think for Ryan, he's shown such moments of brilliance, but hasn't been able to convert, hasn't been able to shake off his opponents. And so I think for all different reasons, they're all going to be slightly disappointed.
But Tommy, maybe because he got the win last and he was maybe looking like he had a big mountain to climb, Might just take a little bit of optimism into tomorrow.
Yeah, it's relief, I'm sure, for Tommy that he's, he does come away with something. They've all, like I say, they've all played well in patches, but just if they can bring tomorrow, a bit more consistency, then there's still that other spot to play for, possibly two, depending on what the other guys do.
Do you think it is going to be Mike, Haruki, and one of the other three?
Unless something dramatic changes with any of the players, if we see the kind of standard that we've seen tonight, then yeah, I can't see past that. But it starts as a different day, so don't hold me to it.
Yeah, it will be a close run-in. It, of course, will be a close run-in in Group C as well tomorrow. 4 players tied on 6 points in that table, including Mikuru Suzuki, the 2-time women's world champion. And we'll have another double header of darts. I think you're going to join us for both of them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am indeed. I'm looking forward to it.
There we go. What a treat on a Friday. Do join us again here at the Modus Super Series. But as far as tonight has gone, it was absolutely perfect for her brother-in-law.